Hey everybody, this is TotalGamerJunkie. I want to welcome you all back to my channel. So in this video, I want to talk about the possibility of whether or not Victoria Chase could show up in Life is Strange True Colors. Now the reason I'm making this video is because I don't know if any of you have read the recent issue of Life is Strange. What issue was it? Coming Home, that's one. I don't know if any of you have read it. It's the 5th volume. There's another one coming after it, but it's only got 2 issues, so to me, I don't really consider it a volume. It's like a half volume, I guess you could say, but anyway, I'm getting off topic here again. Now I think I should bring up that in both endings of Life is Strange 1, whether you sacrifice Arcadia Bay or sacrifice Chloe, Victoria will survive in both endings. That's because she was locked in the dark room with Jefferson. And that's actually, when you go back and play Life is Strange 2, Episode 5, depending on what ending you get, David is alive. So David actually, I've made a video on this before, but basically Jefferson kidnapped Victoria and he was doing photos on her. This is when Max went back in time and told Chloe that Jefferson was the one that killed Rachel, and then they gave the evidence to David, who went and arrested Jefferson in the bunker, but they all had to stay in the bunker because the storm was happening. So Jefferson was arrested, David was there with 2 other officers, and Victoria was passed out from being drugged. Well, she wasn't passed out, she was in a state of consciousness and unconsciousness, you know? So, I forget it's what Jefferson uses to capture innocence, as he puts it, or whatever, you know, he's a real psychopath. Now, originally, I didn't think Victoria would be making an appearance at all. It never even crossed my mind, but she has been showing up in the comics recently, and it's got me thinking, whether or not she'll make an appearance in the game, because with the comics, I don't see what importance Victoria has in them. Now, if you're a fan of Victoria, okay, you know, I'm not gonna judge you or anything. I'm not really I'm not the biggest Victoria Chase fan, but if you are, okay, you know, no judgment here. But like, I just feel like, because with the comic, I feel that adding Victoria, I don't know, it was just like adding a character there as like a cameo. You know what I mean? But now she's come back again, and she's telling Chloe that she wants to offer Max a spot at her gala, well, her parents' gala, which she'll be taking over or something. I don't know. I wasn't really paying that much attention to Victoria, but because I'm really more focused on Max and Chloe, as I'm sure all of you are. Anyway, I do think that the comics might subtly be hinting this. So what it could be is that we're being introduced to Victoria in the comics, so later in the game we'll see her and it'll be like, oh, it's in the comics, so it's in the game. Now, the comics are not canon, it's just one of infinite realities. So if you think, for example, Bioshock Infinite or Rick and Morty, there are infinite timelines with different outcomes, different decisions and whatnot. So I do think that she will make an appearance, but like, a part of me hopes she doesn't, because we already got Steph. Honestly, if she does, and you're a Victoria Chase fan, I'm happy for you, but I don't know, I just feel like this game should just focus on this new cast of characters, like with Steph being the exception, because like, I'm not going to get in the whole thing with Life is Strange Before the Storm. Like, there were a lot of issues with it. Like, I like the game, I can play it, but I can understand why there were issues with Before the Storm, as like some character, like especially with Rachel and Amber's character, given what we knew about her and learned about her in the original. But yeah, if Victoria does make an appearance, okay, you know what, I'm not gonna like hate it, but I don't know, it just feels like unwanted for me. I want to focus on these new cast of characters. I don't necessarily want the old to be brought back you know, and overshadow the new. The same way I don't want this new game to overshadow old characters, you know. But yeah, anyways, that's what I think. I do think she will make an appearance. Like, I think the comic is hinting at that, but you know, I could be wrong. I'm not trying to say I'm right. This is just a theory. So anyways, that's the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. This is TotalGamerJunkie, signing off.